It's a tough call. Do I talk to Matt Judon? Do I talk to Josh Jacobs? Or do I talk to the legendary Jay Stew? Chew it! Stu, what's up, dude?
Chew it! How you doing, Jim?
Man, I'm doing so great. How about you, Stu? How you living?
You look great.
Don't I?
And that frickin' timepiece.
You didn't even see
That's
a
the first thing I...
Stop, dude.
No, I saw your IG story yesterday.
Jay Stewart, man.
Your IG
Something's
story
never
was showing
changed,
the timepiece.
Dude, you were still wooden, and you were still laconic, and still lying out your ass. You didn't see a timepiece. You just thought that I'd respond to that. Oh, really? Thanks, dude. What's up, man? How you living?
Dude, I'm doing well. I'm doing well. You know, working in the industry, doing the Super Bowl week, all those years of being kind of on the booking side. Now I'm kind of on the radio side. And
what does that mean, Stu?
Well, I booked your show.
Is that a demotion or a promotion?
Well, I booked your show.
Are you working your way down the ladder or up the ladder?
Oh, who knows? I think I'm on the. What do you call it?
When you say you're on the radio side, you mean are you on the executive side? Are you on the on-air side?
So for the layman's out there, for the people that don't know radio, I booked Jim's show for almost 20 years. Now I'm an executive producer. I run my own show and talk on the radio a lot. So
they let you on the radio.
You tell me if that's a promotion or not.
No, that's definitely a demotion.
I get paid less.
Dude, same old Stu, man. Same old Stu. Dude, let's have a real moment right now.
Real moment.
Without being really weird. Stu, you're great because, here's the thing. Like, I'm a solid dude, and you also know business. There's some people who have come through the program, and they leave, and it's not good. And I never want that. Mm-hmm. I never want anybody to leave on bad terms, but it's business. And then there's some that come through the show, and they leave on great terms, and I'm always fired up. You have always been awesome. A great ambassador for brand, product, the show, a good experience. I want you to know how much I appreciate that. And now you can tell me how much you appreciate me. Actually, you appreciate the clones, though, right? You still have a good connection with the clones.
I mean, that's the thing. First and foremost, I appreciate you. Without Jim Rome, there is no Jay Stew. There's no Jason Stewart. I'm not the executive producer in radio right now, so pretty much my entire livelihood is dedicated to you.
That's not true, but thank you.
Now, clones. When I left you that day, it was 10 years ago, by the way.
Okay.
We're at 10 years.
Wild, right?
When I left you that day, I had 20,000 followers on Twitter. You actually went on the internet, like, let's get Stu up to 20,000. That was your thing. I'm down to about 16,000, but that's a lot less than I thought.
That's your fault, dude. I can't do everything for you.
But I've been leaking oil. But the point is, those are all clones.
Yeah.
Those are clones that just stick to my brand. They still want Jay Stu brand.
Isn't that incredible?
It is.
It's incredible that you have a brand, a Jay Stu brand. But you know what, though? That speaks to the clones. If we're talking loyalty and appreciation, dude, that 10 years later, that you've only bled out 4,000, that's not too bad.
Not one bit.
If you had said to me, hey, Jim, what do you think? If I left you with 20,000 followers, how many would you think that I'd have right now? I would have said a couple hundred.
Exactly.
Maybe 400. Maybe 500. Not Gerb, but 500.
You remember Bruce Feldman, one of our guys, right? He left ESPN. I remember him saying he lost like half his followers because of that. And I thought I was just in for a purge. But thank you, clones, for sticking with me. I love you.
Dude,
and
at least you're not about the followers, dude. At least you're not about the Stu show.
At Jason Stewart, by the way. Stewart.
Wooden and laconic. When we talk about wooden and laconic, it's Jay Stew. Listen, it's really important that you and I keep looking forward and grinding, but it's okay once in a while to look back and think about how things were. Dude, the fact that you were a movie star while you were on the show was so amazing. The fact that you were cast in so many movies, do people still bring that up?
Always.
Yep.
They throw out.
Or do they bring up they used to watch porn with 10 other dudes in a room?
They bring that up too, but every once in a while I'll be like, I'll just be walking by and somebody would say, chew it! And I'll look back and it's just a clone, somebody in the business. You always say that.
Chew it!
You know, Yvonne, just a couple, please. They'll just yell that
so
out.
Good.
We're still 20 years later.
Stu, you know what? This is what I like about you. I'm proud of you that you've gone on to become an EP and you have your show and you have your voice and you have your brand and you've done just fine without pops. I'm proud of that. But you know what? I'm proud that you embrace that. You're not like, hey man, stop already. That already happened. That already went down. Like KB was great. I love Kyle. Mm-hmm. And Kyle and I would be out, and then somebody would come by like, yo, dude, you're on The Real World. And Kyle would just bark at him like, yeah, 10 years ago. And I'm like, dude, it's okay, man. You can embrace that. Yeah. But I also respected that Kyle's like, dude, I want to accomplish other things. Yep. We can do both. We can do both, right? It's okay to look back and appreciate the past.
I'm glad you brought that up.
Look forward.
Yes, I could not
Share
be more
your thoughts on that. I can't
not
believe I
be
care
more
about your opinions, Stu. Share your thoughts on that.
My thoughts on that are Kyle is always going to be looking for the next big thing.
Yeah.
I've always been a type that I didn't come from much. I was a self-made man. You gave me everything that I've had. So I'm never going to lose that.
How's Jacob,
I'm always going to appreciate that.
How's Jacob?
Oh, he's amazing. He's 25. Yeah, I turned 50 in October, clones, and my son's 25. Take that.
Dude, how he's good?
What does that make, Jake, 18 and 19? Or
No, Jake's graduating college this year, dude.
So he's only
Jake's
3 or 4 years
Jake's
younger
21.
than Jacob. Okay.
Yeah.
And Logues is throwing those sidearm curveballs on your
dropping
Instagram.
down, but you know
I
what,
keep
though?
seeing those.
Yeah, keep doing that. Thing is, he's got some really wicked movement, and believe it or not, Logan is like 6'1", $180, still growing, and I thought maybe some small college, but he realized that he liked hanging out with the bros, lifting with the bros, eating, and the ladies.
So
I
haven't heard the update.
Exactly, yeah, right? So you're like, what's the problem?
Yeah,
So
I like that.
the update is probably college baseball may not be in the works.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, Stu, dude, love you. Really
you,
good
man.
to see you. Proud of you, man. Proud of you, and thanks for representing the jungle always.
You got it,
Even
man.
years past.
You got it.
Appreciate
Love you,
it, man.
clowns. Love you, Jim.
Jay Stewart,
See you,
love
dude.
you. Jason bleeping Stewart. Love it. Even Alvin's giving you a shout out. That's what you get, man. You never know. So I had hit. The plan was a split segment with Matthew Judon and Josh Jacobs, and I ended up with Stu. That's kind of a come down. Just kidding.
That's why
Clones,
there's
I
Jungle
know.
Insider.
Clones, I want your reaction. First of all, hit Stu up on Twitter because, well, it's obviously very important to him. Hit him up on Twitter. If you don't really understand what just happened, Jay Stu was the longtime booker of this radio program before it became a TV program. And Stu has been in a number of movies as a result. Like, you look him up. Check out his IMDb page. Stu is a legend of the program. And as he just pointed out, it's kind of hard to imagine. It's been 10 years since Stu has been part of the show, but he left the show. He left the show on good terms. And the clones always embraced him. Quickly, let's go to Pomona. Anthony in Pomona. Anthony, what is your beef?
My beef is with you, Rome, for giving Raider Nation a shortened segment with that stud, Josh Jacobs, just so you can slot in that mole-faced Wason Sherbert.
Broham. All right, nice job. Anthony, it's funny. It's funny. It's just totally inaccurate. I did not give Josh Jacobs a shortened segment so I can put in the mole-faced Wason Sherbert. That's not how that went. Josh Jacobs, and I'm cool with it because it happens, Josh Jacobs was late, and I saw Wason floating, so I put him on. I did not shortchange your dude. I didn't pick Jason Stewart over Josh Jacobs. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? I didn't do that.